watching Let's Chat.
Obviously, last March, students and parents alike were thrown a curveball when COVID-19 hit not just at home, but also at the schools. Dr. Bryan Johnson is joining us this morning. Kind of give us an update on what the first semester has been like since everything went, can't really say full study from home or full study from school. We'll just say it went full COVID. How's that? Dr. Johnson, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Chip. Thank you. And I think you absolutely hit the nail on the head. November threw us all across the country a major curveball as we grapple with COVID-19. As we started back in August, it was important for us to give families choice. About 65% of families chose on campus. The other 35% chose some type of virtual or remote option. I can't really say enough about our teachers and leaders and staff, the direction of our school board, and really the work that's taken place this first semester to try to keep students educated and to try to keep everybody well.
Looking ahead to the next semester following the Christmas holiday break, where are we going to be?
Absolutely. So on Friday, we anticipate, sharing any adjustments. What we've had, general conversation about. We deployed a survey a couple of weeks ago, had about 16,000 respondents, about 3,000 of them were employees, and continue to have focus groups and conversations. And we're hearing a level of desire, and also the research is bearing out that maybe our earlier grades were able to be even more aggressive with getting them on campus. And so we're trying to sift through that and work through that over the next couple of days. But we will have a few adjustments, but overall, we feel pretty good about the plan and where it is.
Can you tell us what you learned during the first semester of this school year that will carry forward into the second semester, or maybe some things you're going to build upon or improve on?
Yeah, I learned several things. I think we've learned that teachers are the heartbeat of our school district. We've learned that, students and families are amazingly resilient. We've learned this community can come together and really get through really challenging times. We've also learned how to get a pretty good control or grasp or mitigation strategies to really try to curb the virus in our schools. We've seen less spread than we have within the community, and that's to be attributed to the work that's happening in schools. And so we want to continue to apply those principles as we go forward. We've always said that COVID is in our county, in our community, so it's not so much that it won't be in our school, but we want to make sure that our schools aren't a source of spread. And we've been able to do a pretty good job of making sure that's not the case.
Running a big business like you are, because the county school system is a business, has some of this virtual learning, has that translated into a cost-saving measure for the school system?
Not necessarily. It's probably, just like any other investment, it's the other way around initially. One of the things that came out of COVID is we will, in partnership with EPB and the county and the city and philanthropic organizations, Smart City Venture Fund, able to provide Wi-Fi access for free to every economically disadvantaged student in our county. And so, there are investments like that, investments in technology, investments in training and such that you make. But I think what we'll see is that this opportunity to offer more choice for families and parents will continue to be beneficial in the days that lie ahead. So I think there is benefit and things we've learned that will be applicable as we go forward.
Do you think, even after the pandemic is over, that some degree or some level of learning from home will still remain in place?
Excuse me. I think, Chip, there will be more than we have seen in past years. Generally speaking, we had between 50 and 75 kids or students that were in our virtual school. This year, we've had points in which our virtual school had as many as 700 kids in it. And so, we don't know that 700 will be the number. We do think there will be more of an appetite because there are some students that have done better online than they have, in a traditional setting. But I also think, conversely, that there are so many students, parents, and families that see and value the importance of having a highly skilled and trained teacher. And it really bears out in the data. I think we had right at 8,000 students that were on at home first semester that will be returning in the second semester.
How have your own children adopted to this?
So I've got one son in the school system. He's a third grader, and he's been on campus, the entire first semester. He had I think his particular school may have had a day or two where they had to close for COVID, but he's done really well. Again, he's a third grader, and so we were able to go ahead and get him a Chromebook. We just got him one person, as many families did. He's kind of learned how to navigate the online platforms, and so when there is a virtual day, if there does have to be, he feels pretty confident in it. So,
all right. Dr. Johnson, thank you for spending a few minutes of your time with us, and thanks also to what you and your entire team are doing to further the education of our students. We appreciate you very much.
Thank you.
You can find out more about how to get in touch with Dr. Johnson by going to the county school website. That is hcde.org, hcde.org. We're talking music, the Chattanooga Symphony, straight ahead.